Okay, so let's do exercise number 2. We're going to do concentric a circle or circular configuration. I've got an inner charge. I'm going to put the positive 15 here. And you can see if I put my probe here, it's 15.10. So it's around 15. Then if I move all the way and stick my probe on one of on the silver at the edge, it's 0. No matter what I put on the 0, it's 0, 0, 0. Anywhere along that line is 0. And I've got the probe over here. All right, so the first thing I want to do is draw this circle, or try and draw it. We obviously aren't going to map out all of these things for the sake of simplicity. We're going to only map out the ones along this axis, positive x. We're going to map out the negative y, positive y, and the negative x. So let's go ahead and move over here. So the inner circle is 1 centimeter. So here is our inner circle. Again, you don't have to be perfect. So this will be 15 volts here. Now, where is the outer circle? So it's all the way at the edge here. Let's just count. Here's my pen. Let's count to the edge here. So this is the inner circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And of course, it's a circle, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's 10 all the way around, as it's a circle. So let's go and map it out. I'm just going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to be right on the edge here, down here. It's going to 10 would be down here. And then you just count 10 to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 10 to the other side. And that basically is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's three from the end, basically, because your paper is a rectangle. Now, if you want, you can draw the circle. That's fine. From here to here, draw a nice circular, kind of like that. The best you can. I know it's not going to look perfect. What we're going to do then is from 15, we're going to figure out, I guess we can start with 3. We're going to go from here to the left to find 3 volts and then put it, and then 6, then 9, and then 12. Then we're going to do the same thing up here. We're going to move downward till we find 3 volts, then 6, then 9, then 12. The idea is to see if this is different. Obviously, it is going to be a difference, a different shape. Is it going to be constant? Is electric field going to be constant between here and the outer plates, or is it going to vary? So let's go and find our first. Where's my probe? There it is. So again, let's do the positive x. So we start here, it's 0, and I'm going to keep moving until it's 3. So oh, you go pretty far. Well, almost. Oh, you have to go pretty far in just to get to 3. It's interesting. So let's see, it's somewhere around there. I say it's a halfway point. So where is that exactly? How many? It's 1, 2, 3. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4.5 from the right-hand side. So I'm going to take 4.5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to mark that as the 3 volts. Now I'm going to look for 6 volts. Wow, that's pretty far, man. Okay, so this was 3. Now we're going to go, we want 6. And again, this is 15. So these lines are going to pile up pretty quick. There's 4, 5. Okay, 6 looks like right here. 2 points, two squares past this point right here. So let's put 6 down. 1, 2. That's 6 volts. Now let's go and find 9. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see this at the same time. 9. All right, it looks like it's right at that 1 centimeter mark. So this looks like it's 9 volts. Wow, there's a whole bunch of centimeters till we get to 3 volts. Then not so many for 6 volts. Then just in 1 centimeter, it changes to 9 volts. Now 12 volts has to be somewhere in between 9 volts and 15 volts. So let's go ahead and find that. Okay, this is 15, 10, 11, 12. That's really close to the 50. That's like a couple millimeters outside. So there we go. 12 volts. So that's it. We've done the positive X. Now we're going to do, I don't know, which one do you want to do next? Let's do the negative one. So again, we start up from the bottom here, the negative Y, and we move up until we get to 3 volts. Oop, I went past it. Sorry. That's 4, 3.1. 4. It's around, there's right there. So let me see, this is 1, 2, 3, there's 4 up. So we go 4 up from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that'll be our 3 volts. That's similar to what we had before. We went a little bit above. We're going to average all these together once we find them. So now we're going to move up to 6 volts. There's 5 and 6. All right, so that looks like it is around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't see it. I shouldn't have it. I didn't realize you couldn't see it. 6 volts. And it's how many up from the bottom? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the bottom. 6 volts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now we're going to look for 9 volts. Let's move this over a little bit. There we go. Make it a little easy. 9, 9, 9. That's 7. 10, too far. 7. It changes really fast. 9. Oh, 10, 9. That looks like it's about 1 away from that inner bar. So this looks like it's 9 volts here. And then 12 volts. That's going to be close to here. So again, when I put it on the silver, it should read 15. Right? When I put it on the silver. Now I'm going to move it a little bit below. Uh-oh. Nine. Oh gosh, I think people have scratched this paper over the time. It's 11, 12. It's really, really close. It's just basically right outside here. Okay, it's a problem with this exercise. If papers use, you reuse these year after year, and sometimes you can see people have scratched it a little bit. That's not good when they dig into. You can definitely see it here. People have dug into it. So again, 15. Let's do negative X, and I'm going to move this over so it'll be easier for us to see. Okay. So again, let's check. I put it on the silver. I should read 0. If I put it on this circle, it should read 15. So I start from the left and go to where I see 3. .8. Okay, 3. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 5. Looks like the 5 from the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be my 3 volts. So let's go to 6 volts. That was a little bit more that, oh, hold on. The light just turned off again. We want 6, right? Oop, I went too far. All right, that looks like it's around 6. This is here. So it's 2 from the circle. So I counted from the circle. Now we want 9 volts. That's close. 8.3. 9. Okay, so it's a little less than here. It's inside. Look around here. And 12 volts is going to be really close to that circle. Okay, so the circle itself is 15, 14, 13, 12. So it's about a quarter of the way, just a few millimeters out, like that. So all we have to do is the top one, and we're move this a little bit up. And then we'll be done. So let's do that really quick. So again, from the top, we go down to 3. Oh. Can't see it. There. So that looks like it's how many lines? 2.3, 3. This one right here, 1, 2, 3, 4. So on the 4th. 1, 2, 3, 4. So then we're going to go to 6 volts. There it is. So it's a little bit above this one. So what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a little bit above 6 from the end here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's around there. And 9 volts, and that should be fairly close. You can't really see very well, but 7, 8. That's about it. That's about one from the end. Okay. The probe, every time I turn it around, it like catches a different spot. And then we've got 12 volts, which is, this is, it's kind of hard for you to see it at this angle, so I'm going to have to. 13, 12. Yeah, again, it's just above that circle there. People have been clawing at it, so I had to go a little bit to the side because people scraped off some of the paper right next to it. So now what you're going to do is from the center, measure each of these. So from the center, measure 12 volts, from the center, measure 9 volts, etc. And do the same thing for all of them. Put it on your data table, and then you can do the calculations for the electric field.